Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you all had a very nice Christmas, and today we're looking at the 75099 Raise Speeder, 193 pieces, released for £20 in 2015. I'm gonna try to not be completely blinded by nostalgia. If you didn't know, this was the year I got into Star Wars. It was the year I got into LEGO Star Wars as well. 2015, this is the smallest set of the Wave 1 of Force Awakens. And right off the bat, this is a really nice build. A very simple build. The build for this is pretty much just bricks on top of plates with a small little Technic axle going into a brick at the back here for a feature I'll show you later. It's very, very compact and it looks pretty damn accurate to what we see in Force Awakens. Now this thing is a little bit blocky, as we can see. It's quite sort of stiff and sort of rectangular where it should be more spherical. And that is just, I guess, LEGO being LEGO. There's not really anything that could be done about this, and it still does look very, very respectable on the front there. There's also a very nice ratio between studs and tiles on this thing. It's not too studdy and it's not, you know, completely snot. I like to see studs on LEGO models, and this definitely delivers, and it looks wonderful. Now, if you are a Star Wars fan, you probably know that there should be a net on the side here. Now, LEGO does make nets, but they're very large and very finicky, and it would be a big hassle for LEGO to have a massive big net on the side of it. They only make them in one size, and yeah, I mean, the net is like taller than Race Speeder, and they'll have to like sort of bunch it on, and it just wouldn't really be accessible. It wouldn't be something that's secure, and it definitely wouldn't be elegant. So I'm happy with what LEGO's done here. Now, Rey has junk on the side of her speeder, and it's represented just by clips here. We have a small blaster, some macro binoculars, and a circular saw here. One small thing I found with this, although it is very, very good, is that when sometimes you pick this up, you can sort of click the circular saw in and it falls off. Besides that though, I mean, I'm really nitpicking there. This is a fine compromise. To point out, there is a little clip on the side here to hold Rey's staff. It's very easy to clip on, and it works just fine. It is a little bit asymmetrical and does a tiny bit take you out of the shape, but it doesn't bug me, and of course we do need somewhere to put Rey's staff, and I'm happy they included this. Getting into, of course, the first notable little feature of Race Speeder. This is a very common thing with small Star Wars vehicles. We have the stud shooters located on the front here. Now, usually I would obviously be unbiased. You know, I'm an older collector, I'm an adult collector. I don't really like to see action features exposed. I like it when things are hidden away. But this is actually very well hidden. Usually stud shooters are quite, you know, apparent when you look at a model, but these are very disguised, and that's to do with their colour. Usually LEGO just whacks on black stud shooters, but here they're printed in the very nice maroon red. I love the colour of Rey's Speeder, this reddish brown. It's not that common for Star Wars. They're only in really Republic vehicles, so it's very nice to see this maroon colour, and you can see the stud shooters here. They look pretty respectable. I don't think I'm going to pull these off. I have experimented with the mods that I'm going to do with this thing. I am going to mod it, but I don't think I'm going to take the stud shooters out. Taking you, I guess, into the main feature now of Race Speeder, we do have the opening side doors. Now, it's very simple. One of the engines is a little bit loose on the back here. As you can see, it sort of wobbles a bit. That's because that's a Technic axle leading into a Technic brick here, which opens up the side doors. All you have to do is twist the engine in any direction, left or right, and it will open both doors for you. Now, this feature is a bit unnecessary because, well, I can just open the door. Now, I guess people with bigger fingers than I do, this is very good, but it is a little bit of an unnecessary feature, but otherwise it would be dead space. Looking inside here, we can just see again this very simple structure I've talked about. We also do have a little crate in here for storage. Inside that crate, we just find some spare rounds for your stud shooter, and it can slot very easily back into the speeder, as you can see there. Swinging around back now, we do see the engines. Now, I really love the build for the engines. Just look at that. I love the way they look. Now, first thing, just to quickly point out, if you've seen Force Awakens, You know the engines are orange. These engines are in blue. Trans blue, not orange. This is probably the only thing I'm going to mod on this set. Now, of course, this is not LEGO's fault, and I'm not going to dog LEGO for this, because, of course, these sets were designed and made a year, if, you know, 6 months to a year before Force Awakens trailer was even out. You know, of course, LEGO has to get all the products ready way before the movies release, so they can just quickly push them out where everyone else releases their toys, right? So obviously they had no idea about the engine colour, so I'm not going to pick at them for that. But besides that, it's a very, very nice, respectable backside here. We see some levers for Rey to hold on to, and a stickered console. I think the cheese slopes representing the window look very, very fine, and I'm happy with the way they look. Of course, we do have a place to seat Rey. She just sits on these 4 exposed studs, and she sits down no problem. Now, this vehicle is a bit oversized. Yeah, it's a bit oversized. I do have to just point that out, but you know, LEGO, I don't think it would be good if they made this any smaller. I think this is a good size. Of course, you know, this isn't minifig scale, but I don't think it matters. I really don't. It looks very, very beautiful. Now, one small little thing to point out about Rey really quick, of course, this speeder, similar to the 74Z speeder bikes, the Imperial ones, Rey is supposed to sort of straddle, like on horseback, you know? But this is LEGO, that's impossible to get the straddling effect without taking her legs off, right, and attaching them to the side, and that's terrible. I hate doing that, and it's illegal. Illegal building technique, you know, so this is LEGO, this is fine. Getting into the minifigs now, the first one here, of course, we have Rey. This minifigure is exclusive only by this custom molded and custom printed headdress piece here. It looks absolutely wonderful. We have the printed goggles here, and we have the very nicely sharply printed torch there on the side, but it looks fantastic. She also comes with a little satchel on the side. This is just a classic LEGO satchel. It's been used on loads of characters. Taking the headdress and satchel off reveals just the underneath bread and butter Force Awakens Rey. I absolutely love this figure. The printing is just great. It looks awesome. Of course, she does come with her brick-built staff here, and now you can see the back printing a lot more clearly with the satchel removed. Also, you've probably noticed they did also in this set include the hairpiece for Rey, so you do get that hairpiece. I'll just move it out the way so you can see more of the back printing there, but it does look very, very nice. Quickly, here is the alternate expression. Again, not exclusive. Into the second minifigure here, this is Unkar Plutt's Thug. Now this guy I don't think is in Force Awakens, he might be somewhere in the background, but he's unnamed, no one knows who he is, he's just a gangster. He's a really nice minifigure though. He has wonderful sandy printing, of course, with dark bluish grey pieces here. You have very nice silver elements, as you can see if I could turn with the lights. You have all these little silver bits here. Very, very nice. The sand detail is also nice. Spinning around back, again, more nice sand detail. The back printing is fine though. And he has this comical gold crowbar, which I don't know, I just find it funny. But yeah, this guy's got fine detailing. Moving the hood reveals more of that mask, which I think is really mysterious. Obviously, we don't know who this guy is. But it's a very, very nice print, and it is printed on a gunmetal grey head, which is very nice to see. In short, this set is really, really good. It's a fine, small, cheap vehicle set, and I don't know why it's forgettable, because it's a really good model. Both of the figures are exclusive, and with a retail price of £20, it was very, very fairly priced. Now, in 2022, of course, for Christmas, I paid £28 for this brand new sealed £28. That's just staggering. That's less than £1 a year gone up in value. No one wants this set, so if you do want it, please buy this set. This is a set that's probably never gonna be remade by LEGO, and it's a great model. Now, there are 8 stickers in this set. Most of them though are necessary. If you've looked around, we have some stickers at the bottom here, stickers for the orange detail, there's 2 on the other side, 1 sticker for the console, and then for the air brakes. The only really unnecessary sticker is probably the one here. by the door. I think those could be removed by the bonnet pieces there. But yeah, the stickers aren't too outrageous. I don't know why there's a stigma that just because this is a sequel trilogy set, it means it's bad. I don't know which lunatics would say that, but I've been seeing it floating about. This is a product, right? This is a model. This is a piece of engineering that is all combined, structured together. The model is great, the display ability is great, the figures are great, the price was great. It's a great model. I don't know why people are judging this just because this is Rey's speeder, not Luke's speeder. It's a very fine set, and I don't think that people should be judged for buying sequel trilogy. There's plenty of good sets. Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer, the MG-100, First Order Troop Transporter, the First Order TIE, the Falcon, Kylo Ren's shuttle. There's loads of good sequel sets. Just because it's sequel trilogy doesn't mean it's bad, but in short, this thing is going to get a 9 out of 10. It's very, very, very strong. There are no real flaws at all that I can see. I think every little tiny downside is a fair compromise, and I think that it's very well thought through and very well structured. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Do you own this set? Do you own any other small £25 vehicle sets? Let me know down below. What do you think of this review? I'm trying to keep it short and concise. And with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.